Welcome everybody to Lost Vault. This is Lost Vault on Newdeath Gaming. My name is Mike, pronouns he, him. I am blind and visually diverse, and welcome very much to the very first episode in our new series we're going to be doing on Lost Vault. A really cool survival game, post-apocalyptic exploration, builder, crafter, shelter type of game. So definitely, if you're a big fan of building your shelter, finding equipment for your team, discovering new mysteries in a vast wasteland, swamps, mountains, things like that, exploring, marching out on your own, and discovering vast new expanses, then you come to the correct place, which is Lost Vault. I should be running this series perhaps maybe once every other week. If it winds up being even more popular, I might run it once every week. For now, I cannot commit to much more than maybe a couple episodes a month. Also, I just wanted you to know there's going to be a lot of talking, so if that isn't your cup of tea, this may not be the video series for you. A lot of what I do for the blind and visually impaired, visually diverse community is to do tutorials, which I teach people how to play games, also how to understand any workarounds or any problems with accessibility. Not saying this game has those issues, but whenever I come across buttons that are unlabeled, when I come across situations in games that are a little hard to understand, I go to the trouble of recognizing that, making notations about it, fixing it, talking to developers. This is basically my love letter to Lost Vault whenever I do a video, and also my messaging to the developer. Everything I talk about in this video is advantageous for fixing accessibility issues, if there are any accessibility issues. So with all of that preliminary information out of the way, let's get right back to what I've been doing in Lost Vault, episode 1. All right, so last time when we did our first listen, I started to discover quite a few interesting things. The private communication, it's really a cool part of this game. So people are able to send me messages. I just discovered that people can also send you tribe invites, which is really very advanced, which is great. This is probably the first accessible game I've ever received basically a guild invite. So that's spectacular. That's amazing. Today, we're going to do some exploring. We're going to try to equip some newer items. I'm going to show you what current items I have equipped. So let's get on with it. Also, I've been improving my character by spending money on them. So let's get to that too.
Selected. One survivor. Tab 1 items. Tab 2 of 6.
I'm going to turn down my speaking rate, but I'm going to turn my volume up.
Characters. Vertical navigate. Headings. Sounds. On. Audio ducking. Volume. 90. Speaking rate. 90%. 80. 70%. 65%. 60%. Lines. Words. Characters. Vertical nav. Headings. Sounds. Audio ducking. Volume. 100%.
All right. Volume's 100%. All right. I might have my sound effects a little loud. Okay. No worries. Here we go.
4 shelter. Items. Tab 2 of 6.
Let's get to my...
4 shelter. Tab 3 of explore. 4 items. Tab 2 of 6.
Let's go to my items. Let you hear what items I have.
4 shelter. Tab 3
I
of 6.
also want to
Image.
thank RPG Fantasy World for the sound effects. Thank you very much.
Explore. Tab 4. 1 tribe. Tab 5 of 6.
Tribe. Oh, so that's my... I do believe that is my tribe invite.
Rank. Tab 6 of 6.
Ooh, I have a rank now. This is the first time I've ever noticed I have a rank.
Rank. Tab 6 of 6. Backpack.
Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong information. That
Common
was my
bronze ring.
tabs.
Image. Uncommon. Common beggar robe. Common noble staff. Lock. Required star 30 star
I
star level.
just found
Image.
a
30
brand
LDL.
new staff also, which I'm going to let you all hear pretty soon here.
Common nomad. Common coin pendant. Equip. Shop. Work. Select my resources. Selected. Workshop. Button. Shop. Button. Equip. Common coin pendant. Image.
So I decided to put on my common coin pendant because it also gives me 12% more gold, which is really valuable.
Common nomad hat. Image.
This is my common nomad hat.
Lock. Required star 30 star level. Image.
Okay,
30
there's
LDL.
something you unlock at level 30. I don't know, but I'll find out soon.
Common noble staff. Image.
Common noble staff is my weapon.
Common beggar robe. Image.
Common beggar robes are my robes, or I guess you could call that my armor. Yes, my character is a caster.
Common wooden bracer. Image.
Wooden bracers, I assume, are related to your hands.
Common bronze ring. Image.
There's my ring, common bronze ring.
Uncommon apprentice pants. Image.
Now, this is the coolest thing. I've just unlocked my first uncommon item. Typically in MMOs, that would be a different color. For instance, it might be green, it might be blue. So yes, this is really cool. I've unlocked my first uncommon. And it has very good stats. Let me see and hear whether I can let you hear that.
Common peasant. Uncommon apprentice pants. Image.
Let me find out if I can show you its stats.
Uncommon. Blonde. Pants. Apprentice pants. Heading.
There it is. Yeah, I was able to let you hear it.
Uncommon apprentice pants. Image. Armor 36. ++ 0.
There's the armor. The armor's really great for me. Remember, I'm only a level 5.
Agility 18. ++ 0.
So I've got agility at 18.
Level 5. ++ 0.
That's the level.
Unequip. Button.
All right. As you can hear, you can unequip it right here.
Lock. Button. Unequip. Lock. Button.
Lock? I never knew you could lock it.
Sell. Cash. 8. Lock.
Oh, no,
button.
that's just something else. All right. So the really cool thing I've just recently discovered is when equipment can tell you whether or not you can equip it. Now, you're going to have to be careful. Some equipment you cannot equip unless you have the appropriate attribute level. Recently, these pants required me to have an agility level that was 8 points higher than I had. So I actually had to go over to the character section, the survivor section, which is tab 1, and I did an improvement in my attributes. I'm going to quickly jump over there and let you hear me do that.
Uncommon. Blonde. Pant. Uncommon. Armor 36. Agility 8. Level 5. Unequip. Lock. Sell. Recycle. Close. Button.
And as you can hear, you can recycle and you can sell items straight from what you have equipped.
Close. Button.
Close that.
My resources. Cat 1 survivor. Tab 1 of 6.
Jump over to survivor. Now, once I'm on survivor, this is you, the character. Think of this as your character just on the screen and your attributes. Now, it's not like your equipment. It's like you, your own particular statistics. All right, let's check out our statistics, and I'm going to talk about how you can do more than one way to improve them.
Dodge 2.0 armor 20 cash attributes reject bottle cap 0/6 reject attributes.
Now, once you are on the survivor tab, go down to attributes. Once you're on attributes, you can actually improve an attribute by swiping to your right.
Increase strength heading.
When you hear that increase strength heading, you can actually double tap on that, and that will increase that particular attribute. I'm going to demonstrate.
Cash 20 cash 12.
That's another way to do it, by double tapping on the amount of cash that it costs to upgrade.
20.
That is my current level, 20.
20.
And you hear that, 20?
Armor 156.
And that's the armor that my strength translates into. Now that you know it's 20, let me let you hear how I can upgrade by just clicking on the heading.
20 cash 12 increase strength heading.
I'm going to double tap. Here we go. Double tap.
Increase strength heading. My resources cash
All
2,723 bottle cap 33.
Did you hear how it went back up at the top and then stated my static amount of resources? That tells you that I have just changed something. Unlike many games, Lost Vault is excellent in that it completely clears the whole screen and refreshes it. And because it refreshes, your new statistics are currently present. You'd be surprised how many games do not refresh the screen that you're on. All right, we're going to go back down to attributes, and I'm going to let you hear whether or not we made a change to our strength.
Cash 50 41 cash increased dodge 2.30 50 cap increase armor 21 cash 13 increased strength heading attributes increased strength heading cash 13 21.
There you go. My strength is now 21. So, this is a great new trick I've learned about increasing attributes. All right, I'm going to let you hear some more of my attributes.
21. Armor, 159.
Now, armor, I'm going to double tap just to make sure there's nothing unusual we can do with that.
Armor, 159.
And it doesn't do anything.
21. Armor, 159. Armor, 159.
But by double tapping it, it will repeat itself, which is interesting. You know, you learn something from every single thing you do in a game. So it's always great to experiment, folks. Take notes, experiment, make sure that you notate everything that's going on in the game. It teaches you.
Increase agility. Heading.
Now, if you double tap on this, you'll get to increase your agility. I'm also going to activate headings.
Audio ducking. Sounds. Volume. Speaking rate. Words. Characters. Vertical headings.
I'm going to experiment and make sure that headings are working. I'm going to swipe up now that headings has been activated on my rotor.
Increase strand. Heading.
Yep. Headings do work. I'm going to swipe down. Here I go, swiping down.
Increase agility. Heading.
Wow, this is so amazing. So on your statistics, tab 1, you can on your attributes, tab 1, you can use your headings to move back and forth between your primary attributes.
Increase intelligence. Heading.
There you go. Increase intelligence.
Increase endurance. Heading.
Increase endurance.
Increase luck. Heading.
Increase luck.
Heading not found.
And as you can hear, there are no more headings, so you get the error message, no more headings, which is just a polite way that VoiceOver tells you there's no more headings. So there's no need to get too excited about that. It's just being polite for you. All right, now that we kind of know all the different attributes, let's hear what mines are.
Cal, 30, cap, increase, max damage, 40, cap, increase, dot, 30, 50, cap, increase armor, 21. Armor, 100, increase agility, armor, 159.
My armor's 159.
Increase agility. Cash, 30, 51.
My agility, 51.
33.
Oh no, 33.
Dodge, 2 dots, increase dodge, 2.02%.
My dodge is 2.02%.
Increase intelligence. Heading, cash, 50, 41.
Intelligence is 41.
41. Damage, 123.
123 damage.
Magic armor, 173.
173.
Damage, magic armor, 173.
So these are all awesome. I know exactly how I can protect myself against different things.
Increase endurance. Heading.
Increase endurance. Let's hear my endurance.
Cash, 32, 34.
34 for my endurance.
34. Health, 575.
575 is my hit points.
Increase luck. Heading.
Luck.
Cash, 14, 23.
23 is my luck.
23. Critical hit, 113.20%.
113.20%. All right. I am still a little unsure of what this statistic means. I believe that this is the amount of extra damage your criticals do. Again, I'm going to hold judgment. If I discover something different, I'll let you all know.
Critical hit chance, 0.94%.
0.94% chance. So I have less than 1% chance to get a crit.
Double hit, 0.76%.
I have a less than 1% chance of getting a double hit.
Lifesteal, 0%.
No chance of lifesteal.
Reflect damage, 0%.
No chance of reflect damage.
Extra XP, 6.01%.
Extra XP.
Reflect extra XP, 6.01%.
Oh, I actually have 6% extra experience points, which is great. And I've also got some other cool stuff I'm going to let you all hear today.
Extra cash, 12.05%.
Because of my pendant, as you can hear, I get an extra 12% cash, which is amazing. You need cash to build your shelter, folks. So you definitely, if you get a pendant that gives you extra cash, you want to utilize that right away.
Newdeath Gaming.
You can hear this invisible button right here. I'm almost certain I don't want to press buttons unless I've been a little bit practicing outside of the video. I don't like to do anything while I'm recording because then if it's a big mistake, it's going to be a problem.
Global chat button.
There's global chat.
Selected items. Tab 2 of 6.
All right, I'm going to turn down the sound effects a little bit. Give me 1 second.
Lost Vault. Loading. My resources.
All right,
Cache.
I've just lowered the
2,723
volume
bottle
just a
cap.
little bit
33.
because it was just a little too noisy. Now, Lost Vault itself doesn't really have any sounds, and I'm looking forward to the day where they do add sounds. It doesn't have sounds when you fight. It doesn't have sounds when you switch and add to attributes. I think we can add some cute little sounds to attributes. I do believe we can add a little bit of music to the fight. Those would be very helpful. That would give the game a lot more charm. It would give it a lot more replayability. It would also make me play longer because those sounds keep me interested in playing. But the game is solid, so I'm not going to complain about these little tiny things that will eventually be added. All right, now that we've discussed my items, we have discussed my survivor, let's move over to our shelter and do a quick overview.
Explore. 1 tribe. Tab 5 of 6. Explore. 4 shelter. Tab 3 of 6.
All right, we're in our shelter.
4 shelter.
So this is our shelter. Let's make sure everything's going good here.
Explore. Tab 1 tribe. Tab 5. Headquarter. Level 1 increases resources capacity and allows to upgrade the rest of the shelter.
All right, I've
Image.
done a
Sign.
couple of
Headquarter.
upgrades
Increases
here.
resources capacity and allows to upgrade the rest of the shelter.
I have yet to really figure out what
LVL.
this is all about. This is something, folks, I'm going to have to figure out on my own. Once I figure out how this works, I'll give you all the greatest and latest information about it.
Show. Button. Info. Show.
Let's
button.
show this and quickly
My
check
resources.
it out.
Cache. 2007. Selected. Shelter. Button.
This is shelter.
Raids. Button. Selected. Raids. Button.
Raids are very exciting. I'm so interested in doing raids. I wonder if it's a raid on other players. Is it a raid on a large boss? Is it a raid on a world level or some kind of special area on the map?
Invasion. Button.
I want to know what invasions are all about.
Close. Button. Level 1.
By the way, there are some tutorial and online information. Please refer to my first listen if you want to know more about some of the special features in Lost Vault.
Headquarter. Heading. Increases resources capacity and allows to upgrade the rest of the shelter.
All right, so the headquarters is your main place to increase how much resources you can hold. So you're definitely going to want to increase this when you can't afford it.
Fuel. Image.
All right, you get images here for fuel.
Food. Image.
Food image.
Current.
Current.
Next.
So there's a current and next. So it's in table form. Now, mind you, if you're blind and visually diverse, table forms are not that useful for you. It's a little better if the developer would like to make this a little bit more accessible. Whenever you list an item, put what it is, the value of it, right after the item, instead of stacking it. In this case, it's just going to require us to think a little bit more about which item came first or description of a value. So, but if the developer wants to fix that, simply put the values after each one of the items.
Fuel capacity. 4,320. Next. Current. Next.
I'm feeling like next, if I double tap that, might do something. Let's find out. Let's double tap. Here I go.
Next.
No, that didn't do anything.
Current.
Current. I'm going to double tap. Because sometimes there's hidden buttons. You want to listen out for any buttons.
Next. Fuel capacity. 4,320.
Fuel capacity.
Next. Fuel capacity. 4,320.
4,320. So this is exactly how I like to hear the information. It's right after the description of the value.
Fuel capacity. 19,364. Fuel capacity. 4,300. Fuel capacity. 19,364.
19,364. So if we upgrade our headquarters, we're going to get a lot more fuel capacity, which is good.
Food capacity. 8,640.
Our current food capacity is 8,640 approximately.
Food capacity. 39,056.
We'll go up to 39,056 if we upgrade our headquarters. And that's, folks, awesome. This is not hard to figure out. It's just a little inconvenient. Yes, we can enhance it a little bit, but it's not a big deal.
Next level.
Next level.
Cache. 972.
All right, so if we want to increase this, we need 972 cash. And I do believe if the button is active and not dimmed, we can actually upgrade.
Fuel. 3,456.
Ooh, we need a lot of fuel in order to do this.
Food. 6,912.
Do we need food to upgrade it too? Not sure.
Fuel. Food. 6,912.
I'm not sure, folks. This is where I'm learning how to use Lost Vault.
Time. 6,636.
And of course, that's the time it takes. So I'm pretty sure we do not have the food to upgrade this.
Build. Dim. Button.
Yeah, and it is dimmed. We currently do not have the food, so maybe we'll get the food over time.
1 survivor. Tab 1 of 6.
All right, let's get out of this one.
My resources. Cache. Selected. My resources. Selected. Raids. Invasion. Close. Level 1. Close. Button.
Let's close that. All right.
My resources. Cache.
All right, so that
2,723
means
fuel.
we need to find a
2,340
way
food.
to
3,240.
improve our food. Let's find out what else we have here in the shelter.
Refinery. Level 1 produces fuel
There
required by
is
shelter
a
upgrades.
farm, so
Image.
maybe
Credit
we
card.
should
Night sky.
improve our
Screenshot.
farm.
Info. Show. Button. Headquarter. Level 1. Show. Info. Refinery. Level 1 produces fuel required by shelter
Refinery?
upgrades. Image.
We
Credit
do
card. Night
need
sky.
to improve our
Screenshot.
refinery. But let's go
produces
down
fuel
to
required
our
by shelter.
food.
Fuel. 3,600. Button.
That's our food. That's our fuel.
Show. Button. Farm. Level 1 produces food required by shelter upgrades. Image. Credit card. Night sky. Food. 7,200.
Our
Button.
food is not quite high enough. We need a little bit more food.
Farm. Level 1 produces food. Show. Farm. Level 1. Food. 7,000. Show. Button.
Let's click show.
My resources. Cash.
All right, we want our
2,723
food to
fuel.
go up
2,340 food. 3,240.
Okay, we
Farm.
need our food
Heading.
to go up.
Level 1. Farm. Heading. Produces food required by shelter upgrades.
All right, so the way it reads is a little weird. It's coming out in my head a little wonky. Now, this is what we need to provide our shelter the ability to upgrade. Even the way I said it came out wonky. But anyway, let us...
Image. Food. 7,200. Button.
7,200. Let's find out if we can upgrade our farm.
Current. Next.
Current and X.
Hourly income. 720.
720 is how much food we get per hour. I do believe we can upgrade that. For our next upgrade will give us how much?
Hourly income. 2,112.
Oh, 2,112 for our next upgrade of our food.
Capacity. 7,200.
Capacity, 7,000.
Hourly capacity. 7,200.
So we're at our maximum capacity, folks. So guess what? We're breaking Newdeath Gaming's #1 rule. We are breaking the #1 rule. No overflow. This is bad. I'm very ashamed of myself. So look away! Look away! Okay, I'm gonna have to upgrade this because we are at our maximum.
Capacity. 21,134.
If we can upgrade, we'll get a capacity of 21,000.
Trade.
Oh, we can trade. Interesting.
0%. Adjustable.
All right, this is
Swipe
an
up or down with one finger
adjustable.
to adjust
Let
the
me
value.
swipe up and see how that works.
2%.
Oh, we can even trade it away. This is great.
4%.
4%.
6%.
6%.
8%. 10%. 12%.
I'm going to trade some of this food away because we're already maxed out.
14%. Food. 452 exchange. 14%. Adjustable. Food. 452 exchange for. Fuel. 113.
Oh, we can actually trade that for fuel.
Exchange. Button.
And there's the exchange button. Well, this is so, oh my God, this game is so accessible. I love that the picker button works. So we were able to make alterations in how much we wanted to trade. The buttons became active when it was currently available to be used. Yes, we could add a small tutorial pop-up, but why? When we hear that the buttons are active, we don't have to add more pop-ups on top of pop-ups when everything is pretty much easy to understand. So we can get 114 fuel for this one.
Next level. Cash. 661.
Let's upgrade this farm. All right.
Next level. Exchange. Button.
Let's go ahead and exchange first.
Exchange.
First is exchange. Okay, great.
Trade. 0%. Food. 0
And as you
exchange
can
for.
hear,
Fuel. 0.
I brought my finger to the middle of the screen, which immediately brought me back to the area where I'm making selections with our farm. All right, now we're going to upgrade our farm.
Exchange. Dim. Next level. Cash. 661.
We do have enough cash.
Fuel. 7,544. Food. 15,200. Time. 4,700. Build. Dim. Level of headquarter is too low. 1 survivor. Tab 1 of 6.
Oh wait, level of headquarters is too low. What are we talking about here?
Invasion. Button.
Okay, I don't know what happened. We jumped to our headquarters too low, which is really weird.
Food.
Oh,
7,200.
maybe
Button.
we weren't allowed to do something. We did something weird. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's just try to go back and upgrade our farm.
Current. Next. Hourly income. Hourly income. 2,112. Hourly income. 720. Hourly income. Capacity. 7,000. Capacity. 21,100. Trade. 0%. Food. 0 exchange for. Exchange. Dim. Next level. Cash. 661. Fuel. 7,544.
Uh-oh.
Cash. Fuel. 7,544.
I don't think we have enough fuel.
Food. 15,217.
Okay, what's going on here? It's really kind of hard to read these upgrades.
Time. 4,754. Build. Dim. Button.
Yeah, we don't have enough to improve our farm. All right, there's definitely some things we're missing here in the pieces of the puzzle.
My resources. Selected. Raids. Invasion. Close. Button. My resources.
Now,
Cash.
this is
2,723
again how
fuel. 2,453
you learn things.
food.
You just
2,788. Farm. Level. Food. 7,200. Button. Show. Button. Water clarifier. Level 1 produces extra water to explore the wastelands.
We don't
Image.
need...
Cloudy.
Do
Credit
we
card.
need to
Night
work
sky.
on water
Screenshot.
clarifier?
Water clarifier.
We'll come back to that.
Water. 50. Show. Button. Pawn shop. Level 1 produces extra cash
I don't know
needed by
what
every
pawn
survivor.
shop does, but
Logo
I'll
order.
be working
Outdoor.
on that
Pawn
eventually.
shop. Cash. 2,880. Button.
That's our cash.
Show. Button. Melting plant. Produces workshop scraps to upgrade equipment. Image. Screenshot.
this is really
Pawn shop.
cool.
Produces extra cash needed
We
by every
just unlocked
survivor.
this, by the way.
2,808. Show. Melting plant. Produces
Melting
workshop
plant.
scraps to upgrade
I'm
equipment.
very excited
Image.
about this.
Build. Button. Show. Button. Build. Button.
Oh, we could build it. Maybe let's build it now. While we're waiting for all this other stuff, let's just build our melting thing. Here we go.
Build. Dim.
All right, it's building.
06 meters 36s. Dim. Button. 06 meters 35s. Dim. Button.
So it's 6
06
minutes,
meters 34s.
34
Button.
seconds.
06
We'll come
meters
back to
32.
that.
Show. Button. Level 8 required. Lock. Image. Level 10 required. Lock. Level
And now
15
the
required.
rest of these. Now, if you want to know what these locks are new upgrades that you're going to be able to unlock for your particular account as you increase in levels. So it's very, very important to increase your levels. I'm not saying you need to do it fast. I'm just saying if you want some of the newer upgrades, you're going to have to increase your level. All right, so I think we've done all we really can do here. I don't really know how we're going to upgrade our headquarters, but I'm kind of tired of working on that right now. Let's go ahead and move on to exploration and find ourselves some loot.
Lock. Image. Level 30 required. Selected. 4 shelter. Explore. Tab 4 of 6.
Let's get over to the shelter.
Selected. 4
to
shelter.
explore.
Tab 3 of 6. Image. 4. Melting plant. Explore. Tab 4. Explore. Tab 4 of 6.
Okay, give me explore.
The last piece of land unaffected by the
All right.
apocalypse.
Now,
Image.
when you go
Mountain.
to
Night
explore,
sky. Rocks.
this
The last
is
piece
where
of land
you're going
unaffected
to
by
be
the
doing
apocalypse.
most of your treasure gathering, and this is actually where I found my uncommon set of pants. And definitely, you're going to want to be farming this constantly. Have I learned everything about it? No, but again, you're going to learn it little by experimentation.
Show. Button.
All right, now let's get to exploring and find out if we can get some stuff
Lock.
here.
Image. Lock. 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 Image. Lock. Lock. Vault. Show. Button. The last piece of land unaffected by info. The last piece of land unaffected. Show. Button.
Let's open up the
My resources.
wastelands.
Cash. 2,572
Right.
bottle
You
cap.
definitely
33
wanna
water.
click
320
show.
slash 250 water recovery. 2
All
hours.
right. You can use 2 finger tap the screen to silence voiceover, but you're going to want to double tap on show. That's going to open up other menus. So the menus are kind of collapsed down, and when you double tap on show, the menus are going to pop open. All right, now let's swipe.
Selected. Wastelands. Button. Caravan. Button.
We're currently on the wastelands, okay?
Vaults. Close. Innocent land. Heading.
And we're on the innocent lands, okay? Innocent lands.
The last piece of land
That's
unaffected by
not
the
going to
apocalypse.
be the last place that you discover. There's going to be many other places that you discover. I noticed that when I was taking a quick listen at the thumbnails in the iOS App Store. I noticed that the example of a person playing the game, they had so many different areas opened up. It was so awesome. So I'm super excited about opening up more areas. Took a little quick sip of LWS coffee. And let's keep moving.
District 1. Progress. 20/10.
So District 1, I've done 20 times. Now, I don't know how each district ultimately plays out. I do believe you have to keep exploring it a certain number of times. Also, I didn't have a chance to talk to you about it, but there are certain treasure chests that open up by you exploring. Don't know why you have to explore to open them up, but you can do that. Also, you can destroy treasure chests by using your bottle caps. So that's new. I also unlocked an extra slot for more chests. Now, chests, chests, are treasure chests. Now, I would like to say, because chest sounds a lot like armor, can we simply call them treasure chests or maybe boxes of some kind? Not that I don't want to get into that, like drop boxes. I don't like that kind of way of playing. I hate stuff that you buy that is random. It's too much like gambling to me. I do think that calling them just chests is a little bit confusing. It would be great if the category of the heading was treasure chest. Then the ones underneath could be chests. But this is just a very small thing. It's a very small improvement. So we're not going to get a lot out of that. It would just offer us a little bit of mental clarity.
Water, 10. But require 10 level.
All right, another thing I want to talk about is how you determine how many adventures you go on. Now, each exploration inside of the wastelands, in this case, the innocent lands, is going to cost you a certain amount of water. Now, if you want to know how much water you have, what you want to do is bring your forefinger tap to the top of the screen.
Center of screen. My resources. Cash. 2,500.
When you hear that, my resources. That's where you're going to hear how much water you have. Here's where I think the developer could probably do themselves a big favor. Separate the information inside of the My Resources by one swipe at a time. I know some of you might be, I don't need one swipe at a time, but I prefer to have one swipe at a time. These are my preferences. You may have other indifferent preferences, which are totally okay. The reason why I'm saying that one swipe at a time might be easier, because when VoiceOver just starts rattling things away, it's easy to get distracted and not hear the information you need. Also, VoiceOver has a very bad habit of over-reading information in a sentence. My particular VoiceOver doesn't do a particularly great job at reading information. I understand it, but it doesn't always read it really well. So I would suggest you go to your rotor,
characters, words,
put on words, and then use words to swipe through your resources information.
My resources, cash, 2,572.
2,572 is my cash. Swiping down with my rotor activated using words.
Bottle, cap, 33.
I have 33 bottle caps, and by the way, bottle caps are your in-game currency. You're going to use this to unlock temporary buffs. You can also buy special items with this. You can destroy quests. You can destroy treasure chests. You can do lots of things with bottle caps. This is a very valuable resource. This is also an in-game currency you can buy at the shop. So if you are wanting to support the developer, as I am, you can help the developer by buying in-game currency if that's something you can afford. You don't need to feel obligated to do so, but if that's something you can afford to do, go ahead and do it.
Water, 320.
There's my water. Now, your water is what's going to allow you to explore the wastelands. So you've gotta get water. Now the game will send you notifications that your water's being resupplied. So stay aware of that, turn your notifications on, and pay attention to when your water's back. This is the idle RPG element of Lost Vault, which I most appreciate, because I like to know when my water's resupplied. Therefore, I can get back in there and do some more exploration, okay?
Slash, 250.
And that is
200 slash 320. 320 slash 250. Water. Recovery. 2H.
So that 2
recovery. Recovery. 2H. 2A. Recovery. Water. 250. 250.
I do believe that is your water recovery every 2 hours. So I may be wrong, but I feel like that's how that number works. I don't know if their system of telling you your water recovery is intuitive, but it isn't a big deal. We can easily decipher it. It's really easy math. So that's your water, 320.
200 slash 320.
And then the slash is how much water you're going to get back every 2 hours. That number could change in the future. You could get improvements. And also, do not forget, you can find water bottles. Now, water bottles will completely recover all of your water, allowing you to do more adventuring. So water bottles are great, but remember, water bottles also take up space in your backpack. You only have a limited amount of space in your backpack.
320 slash 250 water recovery 2H 00 meters.
And then there's minutes. I don't know if we need minutes to tell us about recovery time.
40s.
And then it even has seconds. I feel like that's a little too much information.
Bottle. Logo. Other.
And bottle is basically telling you that's your water.
Moon.
And the moon, if you double tap on that, that takes you straight to the shop. So be careful tapping these little interesting symbols. I'd like to take away the symbols for accessibility and just put right on the symbol what it does. It should say, takes you to the special shop, takes you to the Lost Vault shop. That would be much more useful. All right, and as you hear, I'm gonna get that doink. So the doink's going to tell you you're at the end of this particular box, this particular, I guess you could call it resource pop-up that's always at the top of your screen, all right? So that's how you determine how much water you have. Now, the strategy here is to do as much exploration, breaking down of useless equipment that you find, and equipping yourself with the very best equipment. Whenever you find better equipment, this game does a spectacularly good job of helping you take care of it really quickly. It lets you convert it into scrap, which is what your workshop does. If you don't know what a workshop is, go back to my previous first listen and I walk you through how the workshop is. The workshop is a great place to break down equipment that you don't need into something called scraps. And scraps are used to upgrade your future armor, equipment, and items, which I'll be getting into in future videos.
Selected. Wastelands. Button.
All right, now that we've discovered and talked about all of this, and as I told you, we're going to be doing a lot of talking because the first few videos of any new series that I do a lot of tutorial work.
Water. 10. Require 10 level.
All right, now once you get down to exploring, you're going to hear required. That just means those are your requirements.
Water. 10. District 1. Progress.
So
20/10.
District 1, there's your progress.
Water. 10. Button.
When you hear that water 10 button, that's how much water is required to explore here. I found that exploring the highest levels possible available to you gets you the most rewards, gets you the most items, armors, and things. But folks, explore everywhere. Do not just walk and run through a game. Games like this require you to do extensive amounts of experimentation and exploration. So explore, experiment. Check out everything, every button. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. The whole point of being a blind, visually diverse person, discovering these new games, part of the excitement is that you don't know what these unlabeled buttons and things are going to do. In a way, I kind of like it. It's exciting to not know what they do, because once you discover what they do, boom, the mystery's solved and you are all set, and now you know exactly what it's going to do. I love the sound of those horses running in the background.
Require 10 level.
We're not going to do this particular region.
District 2. Progress. 23/20. Water. 10. District 2. Progress. 23/25.
All right, this is District 2. I am 2 more explorations into I maybe unlock District 3. You're going to get to hear if that happens, because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through a couple of rounds of exploration.
Water. 10. Button. Require 10 level.
And as you can hear, I can't go higher because it requires 10 level. Now, Why can't we just have that reverse? Have it say requires level 10. Oh, that would be such an enhancement. That'd be great. It's accessible, folks. When I talk about accessibility, there's 3 different levels. There's inaccessible, there's accessible, and there's enhanced accessibility. So those are different levels of accessibility. You might have accessibility in an app, but if the app is not enhanced, then inherently the app will run clunky for those of us who are blind and visually impaired, visually diverse. So enhancement is a great thing that developers can do for their audience who are blind and visually diverse to allow them to hear information more soothing to the ear, easier to understand, easier to decipher, easier to completely and constructively work at accomplishing certain tasks.
Lock. Image. Defeated. Dim. Button.
Now, I don't know what defeated means, and then I know lock means it's not available. We're going to discover what some of these terms mean in future episodes of Lost Vault, but this is just episode 1. We haven't unlocked a lot of things. Let's go back and do our water.
Lock. Require 10 level. Water. 10.
I'd
button.
love to have sounds when we do this, but we don't have that.
District 2. Progress. Water. 10. Button.
Let's go ahead and
Water.
explore.
District 2. Water. 10. Button. Water. 10. Dip.
All right. Now, a pop-up box will jump up when you have double tapped on the button.
Newdeath Gaming. Flying Eye. Health. 0/106 level 2. Image. Skull.
Now,
Flying
you may
Eye.
not know
2,
what's
56,
going on,
0/106.
but this is a monster you're fighting. I would love to have little monster sounds happen when we fight creatures, but a flying eye, obviously, that is a monster, right? What else? How would an eye fly? So it's a flying eyeball, like a beholder of some kind, but a tiny one. Pretty much not a beholder, a very small monster of some kind.
Get reward. Button.
Now, I don't know why we have to double tap to get reward. Why doesn't the reward and everything just pop up on this one screen? But that's not how it works, so you're gonna have to double tap to get your reward.
Get reward.
All right, now there's another pop-up. So this is back-to-back pop-ups.
Reward. Heading.
You're gonna hear that click, click. You hear that little quiet click, click, click. That is just like a blank space on the pop-up. So let me let you hear it again. Hear that? And then you heard the doink. The doink means you're at the end of the line. Now let's hear it again. Watch the little click, the quiet little click, click sounds. Click.
Reward. Heading.
There you go. Here. So those little silent click, click sounds, don't worry. They don't do anything. Here's my reward.
Cash. 24.
I got 24 cash.
Experience. 7.
I got 7 points of experience. Remember, these are very early in your adventuring, so I'm getting very little experience points.
Fame. 8.
Now, fame is going to go towards your universal ranking in the game itself, which is fantastic. I think that's amazing. Now, I don't know what you need to do in order to get big time fame, but all you folks go ahead and check out the ranking section, which is the last tab in the game, and I'm sure it will explain to you how fame works. Obviously, most of the time devs want you to play the game a lot, so you're going to get much higher ranking if you play often.
Experience. 15.23%.
15.23%. So that is my total experience. Now, if the devs want to enhance that experience, say, this is my total experience or my experience. Instead of just putting a flat number with percentages, you could say my experience level is 15 point something percent toward my next level. It could say, this is the experience level to my next. You could actually put the amount of experience points left, but instead they chose to add it up. I actually like the way they did it because it's a little bit easier to understand without there being more English written into the information here. Because in a way, if you are playing this game, you keep hearing this number go up as you continue to explore. So it's totally cool that it goes up like this. But we can fix this whole problem by just adding 2 things. Just say, my current experience is blank. to the next level is blank. But instead, we're just doing a very minimal amount of math where we determine that we need 85, well, actually 84 point something percent more to the next level. Why don't we just put that 84 point blank information is how much more experience we need to level up. So we can easily fix this enhancement. We can enhance this accessible part of the game quite easy. These are super simple fixes that the devs could do to make the game a lot more streamlined and a lot easier to understand.
Close button.
Close the beautiful, succinct, perfect close button. Really clean double tap. These are the kind of things,
cache,
I'm going to stop the voiceover. These are the kind of things that I love when devs put into games. When devs make clean, accessible close buttons, clean, accessible tabs, clean, accessible buttons. That's what Lost Vault's got going for it. It's clean, it's accessible, it's got a rock hard UI, it doesn't jump around, it doesn't throw you all over the place. It's only got a couple little buttons that are a little quiet, but we can fix all that. These are easy things to fix, but that's what I like about Lost Vault. It's really kind of easy to kind of understand where they can make quick fixes to it. All right, let's go back and let's get some more exploring. I'd also like to suggest that we easily go back to our exploration area and we don't have to finger navigate back to it. Yeah, I'm lazy. My finger's lazy. My finger doesn't want to go back and look for where we need to go. It's easier if I could just double tap it. This is an idle RPG in a way. And when you have an idle RPG, it's such a pain to have to go look for where you were last time, especially when things are very similar to each other. All right?
Water. Require 10. District 2. Progress. Water. 10. District 2. Progress. 24/25.
All right, we need one more exploration, and District 2 has his preliminary exploration done. We're going to find out.
Water. 10. Button. Water. 10.
Okay, we double tapped. We got our pop-up. Let's find out what that brings
Newdeath
us
Gaming.
to.
Health. 5. Village Cleaner. Health. 0/87 level 2.
Village Cleaner.
Image. Outdoor.
I don't
Sign.
know what a Village Cleaner
2,
is.
56,
Did we like kill the
0/87.
janitor? I don't know. This is wrong. Wait, my dad's a janitor. Listen, I don't know why we're killing a cleaner, a village cleaner. Why are we killing a cleaner? I don't know. But it's kind of cute. I mean, it's not cute we're killing anybody, but it's just kind of weird, the names of the monsters. A little bit more explanation would be great.
Get reward. Button.
Let's go ahead and get our reward.
Get reward. Reward. Heading. Cash. 25.
We got 25 cash.
Experience. 7.
7 experience points. 7% experience points.
Fame. 8.
8 points of fame.
Experience. 16.34%.
As you can hear, we're going up. We're now at 16%. When that reaches 100%, that means we got to level up.
Uncommon chest. Image.
Oh, there we go. We just got our first uncommon chest. So let's talk about chests. So chests are great because there's stuff inside of here. Now, I also want to give you all really, really strong warnings, okay? You are not told until you go back to your items tab that you cannot collect any more items. The tutorial tells you, but you gotta pay attention. If your backpack is full, you will not collect chests, uncommon chests, you won't collect any items. You'll get the money. You'll get the experience. You also get maybe possibly unlocks. I'll verify that for you all, but you will not get special items. So folks, unlock another chest slot if you want to have more than one chest being unlocked. Let's talk about how you unlock chests. So chests have a certain number of expirations until they unlock. Your chests sit in your inventory, and little by little as you explore, the chest begins to unlock. It's almost as if you're lockpicking it little by little. I would love a little bit more explanation about what that is all about, because it's a little confusing to me.
Close. Button.
All right, but we just got ourselves an uncommon chest.
Uncommon chest. Image.
I'm going to double tap the image.
Uncommon chest. Image.
And nothing happens.
Close. Button.
And yep, let's jump out of it.
My resources.
All right, so
cash.
we just got an
2,621 bottle
uncommon
cash.
chest.
33 water.
I'm
300/250 water recovery.
where
1 hour
that
42 minutes.
uncommon chest is. And I do believe we just unlocked District 3.
District 2. Progress. Water. 10. Button. Require 10 level. Lock. Image. Defeated. Dim. But. Water. 25. Lock. Image. Lock. Image. Defeated. Dim. Water. 25. Lock. Image. Lock. Image. Lock. Image. Water. 25.
No, doesn't
Button.
seem like there's a District 3 yet.
Lock. Image. Lock. Image.
So we're definitely going to have to get to level 10 to unlock more content in the Wastelands.
Lock. Wasteland. 1 survivor. Wasteland rides. Button.
Wasteland rides, those are special mounts and items that improve your exploration speed. I haven't done those yet. When I do those, I will talk to you all about it. Let's jump over to our item tab.
1 survivor. Items. Tab 2 of.
All right, now we're in our items tab. Let's go check a look at the chest. Now, we already went through a little bit of this. Let's turn on headings.
Lines. Speaking rate. Lines. Words. Characters. Vertical headings. Heading not found.
No headings.
Heading not found. Heading
So there are no
found.
headings. Let's go ahead and swipe then.
Common chests.
Okay.
Common blacksmith stack. Common water bottle. Image. Common chests.
All right, there's our chest. Now,
Common chest. Image. 9 equal signs. Uncommon chest. Image. 9 equal signs. Common chest. Image. 9 equal signs.
you hear that? 9 equal signs. Now, I don't know why it says 9 equal signs. Not a problem. We're going to double tap on it.
Common chest. Image. 9 equal
Now,
signs.
that's going to bring up a little pop-up. Touch the screen again.
Common
You hear
chest.
that? Tick, tick. Doink, doink. So you hear the little doink? That's the end of that pop-up. Now you're going to move towards your right by swiping right.
Common chest.
Common chest. Now the dev could do a lot of fixing. Get rid of that. Don't get rid of that. Click, 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 and just keep everything clean. Like if you're going to say common chest, don't add anything else. Just let me swipe to a brand new, fresh line.
Number of explorers required to open the chest. Common chest. Heading. Number of explorers required to open the chest.
All right, this could be explained a little bit better. So you have to explore to open chests. I think we could probably come up with something better. Maybe a key would pop into your inventory, so now we know we can open the chest. But hey, it's great. We don't have to pay for keys. We don't have to pay to lockpick it. We don't have to learn for skills. So in a way, I'm kind of happy that we don't have to do even more.
11/25.
All right, as you can hear, I've done 11 out of 25. I need a lot more explorations to open up this chest.
Open. Dim. Button.
You hear that open dim? You can't open it. Pretty self-explanatory. I need another 14 or so more explorations to open up this chest.
Destroy. Bottle cap. 2. Button.
Yes, you can destroy it with a bottle cap. I would not advise that.
Close. Button.
Let's go ahead and close. I imagine if you don't
My resources.
want that
Cash.
chest,
2,621 bottle cap.
destroying it is an
33
option.
scraps. 24.
All right, let's go listen to our brand new found uncommon chest.
Selected. Items. But. Workshop. But. Uncommon chest. Image. 9 equals.
Double tap
Uncommon
that.
chest. Image.
So this
9
is how
equal
you
signs.
do it. You want
Oh.
to double tap on the chest that you want to examine. Then bring your finger to the middle of the screen.
Number of explorers. Uncommon. Close.
Listen for that click, click, click. Then the doink. Once you hear the doink, which is the voiceover telling you that you're at the beginning of that voiceover pop-up screen. Pop-up box, let's just call it.
Close. Button. Uncommon. Chest. Heading.
Uncommon chest heading.
Number of explorers required to open the chest.
I'm going to see if headings works.
Sounds. On. Audio duct. Volume. Speaking rate. Words. Characters. Vertical headings. Uncommon. Chest.
Yeah,
Heading.
headings do work,
Heading not found.
but there's only one heading, so you can jump back up quickly. I do believe headings, leave your headings on, folks. I feel like headings are very valuable. It's a really quick way to close some of the pop-up boxes because you can simply swipe up with headings and then you can quickly close by swiping to your right.
Number of explorers required to open the chest.
You don't close by swiping to the right, but you'll hear the particular voice-over close, which you'll then double tap, which will then close the pop-up. Just wanted to clarify that.
1/50.
Wow.
Number of explorers required. 1/50.
Wow, we got to do 50 explorations in order to unlock this. This better be something super cool. This better not be a wah inside of here. Oh man, oh man.
Open. Dim. Button.
All right, so it's going to be a while before we can open this.
Destroy. Bottle. Locks in. Destroy. Bottle cap. 2. Button.
Again, this is interesting. All chests can be destroyed with very few bottle caps. So Obviously, they make it really easy to destroy them.
Locks in. 60, 20 hours, 15 minutes. Locks in.
It locks? Now, I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe that's something
60,
else.
20 hours, 60, 20 hours, 15
Okay,
minutes.
let's close
Locks
this.
in. Uncommon. Chest. Number of explorers. Close. Button.
Close that here.
My resources.
So
Cash.
that's
2,621
about
bottle
it today,
cap.
folks.
33
I
scraps.
think we're
24.
going to stop right here. We've been recording for a good solid. Yeah, we've got 2 minutes left. We might as well stop now. I felt like we were at about a good hour. I hope you enjoyed episode 1. Be on the listen for Life with Sweetie Belle's brand new promo she's going to do. This is Newdeath Gaming. You're playing Lost Vault. And my name is Mike Gray. I hope to entertain you more in the future. Love yourself, each other. Always be kind. And let's come back again and explore the wasteland. Everyone, take care. Michael here for Newdeath Gaming, everyone. Awesome new game coming out, a board game simulator. It's going to be so awesome. I'm going to play you some of the music, and I'm also going to let you hear the description of how the game works. And if you're thinking about playing this game, it's going to be coming out on May 1st. You can check out in my description where to pre-order it. Tell them that Mike from Newdeath Gaming sent you there, and please support this blind and visually diverse, accessible game. It's going to be amazing, and maybe you'll get to play me, okay? Anyway, let me let you hear the music. It's so cool. Clement Strauser is developer, and I'm going to now let you hear the description of the game.
Have you ever heard of Hnefadafel, a game played during the Viking Age? Or Latronculi, popular over 2,000 years ago in ancient Rome? Discover these games and many more in the Ancient Board Game Collection. Features 9 different games: Conain, Hnefadafel, 9 Men's Morris, Dablik Prijjassen, Gamoku, Haladafel, Latronculi, 5 Field Kano and Bagchal. Play online against your friends or compete with via Game Center. Local multiplayer on a single device. Step up your game by playing against the AI. Fully accessible via voiceover and voice control. More games will be added in future updates.
That's it, folks. Sorry about the really difficult to pronounce names. I let voiceover do it. That's the best I can do. But anyway, check it out. Again, look into the description. You'll find the link. Pre-order today. Tell them that you were sent there by Newdeath Gaming. That's it for this video. A short one. Just wanted you all to know about this. Take care. Love yourself, each other. Always be kind.